Chaos has run amok.
Should you be Saturday Morning Slam General Manager?
Yeah.
No!
The WWE roster is in disarray. Alliances forged. Allegiances questioned. Who can you trust? These are dark and turbulent times. Will a leader rise? The very fate of Saturday Morning Slam hangs in the balance.
I'm gonna show you what I'm made of. Show the world all the things you never heard of. I'm ready to go, ready to shine. Ain't no better feeling than what I'm feeling inside. Hands to the ceiling. This time fly.
Good morning, WWE Universe. Welcome to another thrilling edition of Saturday Morning Slam. Chaos and disarray have engulfed the entire WWE roster ever since we found out last week that Saturday Morning Slam is getting its very first general manager. All superstars and divas are jockeying for the power to make any match they want and have total control of the show. Hold on one second. Our camera crews are alerting us that backstage at this very moment is former SmackDown GM Teddy Long, who's with Natalya. Could this shed some light on just what is going on around here?
Natalya, I just wanted to let you know that Booker T and I think that you're doing a tremendous job as an interviewer on Saturday Morning Slam.
Thank you, Teddy. I really appreciate that. But you know I have my eye on running things.
Well, trust me, you are being considered.
Are you kidding me?
Where you come from?
Really? Where did I come from? I used to be the general manager of Raw.
Used to be.
And Dolph Ziggler is the top superstar in the WWE. We should be running things, not this one.
Well, let me explain something to you. We're not deciding on who is going to get the job right now. So you two can settle your differences in the ring this morning.
Teddy Long is no stranger to authority and just laid down the law. But before AJ and Natalya head to the ring for our opening contest, we have a blockbuster main event ahead as the self-proclaimed Dazzler and General Manager candidate Daniel Bryan squares off against the Intercontinental Champion Wade Barrett. Wow, what a match that's going to be. But now, let's head to ringside for some Divas action.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Saturday Morning Slam.
Following Divas match is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, AJ Lee.
And it's Diva action as we kick things off here on Saturday Morning Slam. Josh Matthews ringside with Dolph Ziggler. And Dolph, I know you have a relationship with AJ, but I trust that you'll call this match down the middle.
Absolutely. Wrestler's integrity right down the middle tonight. Really looking forward to seeing my girl AJ in action tonight.
Well, we'll see what AJ has in store for us on Saturday Morning Slam.
Making her way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
So the daughter of legendary WWE superstar Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Natalya has been dreaming of competing in WWE, well, since she was a young girl. Fast forward to today, Natalya is a former Divas champion.
She certainly is. Great competitor. I always enjoy watching her in the ring. Actually, backstage is here hanging out with Great Khali a lot. I believe she's the Punjabi princess, she told me backstage.
Yeah, I like to call Natalya the gal pal of the Great Khali.
Did you invent that? That's pretty good.
AJ, your girlfriend, some would say.
Yeah, some, all.
AJ reminds me of a cross between Bella Swan and the monster from Cloverfield. You never know what AJ you're going to get.
I'm going to take that as a compliment. All eyes are on AJ all the time, like right now.
We have a bit of a stalemate between AJ and Natalya.
Always innovative, Natalya. I give credit where it's due. She's great at this. She's been born into this. But AJ, she's a fighter, and I love watching her.
Dolph, this is your opportunity here this morning to tell us why you feel that you and AJ should be co-general managers of Saturday Morning Slam. The search continues by Booker T.
This outfit and everywhere else around the world.
AJ down here.
Oh! Down but not out.
I'm sorry, you were about to talk
She's
about
such a fighter right there. She kicked out my suit. Were you distracted a little bit?
A little
my
bit.
eyes are up here, Josh.
It's very flashy. It's got a lot of...
Well, you know what?
Is that glitter in there?
Yeah, it comes built in personally for myself. I don't know if you could read inside here. You probably can't.
Head
but
scissor
it's
take
something
down there
really
by
expensive.
AJ. Natalia down and pops free at
Finally,
two.
AJ getting her due here.
So what
Giving
would,
it right back.
What would
Me-
AJ and Dolph do differently
AJ
here?
and myself, as co-general managers, would take this show by storm. Saturday mornings would be ours, just like Monday nights already are. We go out here and we do our thing every single night. AJ demonstrating that right now until Natalia got a hold of her.
Well, Natalia was looking for the sharpshooter. It's her preferred method of putting away her opposition. AJ counters. And now AJ into the cover. Hooks the outside leg and a kick out by Natalia. I really, and this is with all due respect, I really don't want to see what the future of Saturday Morning Slam would be like if AJ and Dolph Ziggler were running things.
Why is that? We're great. We're a power couple. We're here doing a great service being on Saturday Morning Slam, attaching our names, AJ and Dolph and AJ full-time, can do nothing but work wonders for Saturday Morning Slam.
I'll give you one reason, because we've seen what AJ does when she has a little bit of power.
And it shows off just like me, little headstand here, hold. I'd like to say that I taught her that. She didn't need to. She had it.
So AJ channeling her inner Dolph Ziggler. Very effective offense, but now the power of Natalia, that's the advantage she has here in this match. Coming into play against AJ.
AJ right back to it. Got to appreciate that. Like a tenacious little terrier, constantly going back.
These are two very driven divas here in WWE.
Absolutely.
As Natalia once again looking for the sharpshooter. AJ does her best.
Smart,
To make
smart.
for the ropes.
When in doubt, get to those ropes. Always taught her that.
So not only are you guys in a couple, your relationship, but you help her with her in-ring training.
Don't get me started here. Whoa. By the way, hanging on like a spider monkey right now. And she would take that as a compliment from me. That's one of the little nicknames we have for each other. But she's doing what she does best. Thriving, existing, staying with Natty no matter how stronger she is. How much stronger she
Natalia
is.
here.
Another near fall.
After, shaking AJ free from the ropes. Roll through once again. AJ stacked up and powers out at 2.5. Great way to get you started here on Saturday morning. Divas action. Inside the vortex on Saturday Morning Slam. Natalia into the cover. Opts not to hook the leg, and a kick out there by AJ.
You can talk about Natalia's power, but AJ does not give up. She doesn't quit. I love that about her.
So what last-minute advice did you give AJ before this match got started?
Do what you do best. Do what we do best. Go out there and steal the show.
Very impressive.
She got her.
Cross body. But Natalia uses the momentum, rolls through, and Natalia steals one.
Here's your winner, Natalia.
Dog, you look frustrated, but Natalia used the momentum and rolled through.
You know what? She did. AJ did so well, so many different times. I thought she had Natalia tonight. This morning, I don't even know where my head is right now. I'm so flustered. It's Saturday morning.
You have to wonder if this will sort of take Booker T in one direction or the other when it comes to naming a general manager.
And I completely understand that if he would like to call it down the middle, but I got to go talk to AJ's.
Well, Dolph, you can go regroup with AJ. Thank you for joining us here this morning here on commentary. As AJ, well, Dolph said what she does best is compete. I think what she does best is throw tantrums and fits.
Up next, can the Barrett Barrage maintain its momentum? Wade Barrett takes on one half of the tag team champions, Daniel Bryan. Our main event is moments away when we return on the Slam. Welcome back to Saturday Morning Slam. We started this morning with some divas. The always unpredictable AJ thought she had the match won with a crossbody from the top rope, but Natalia saw her opportunity, reversed the move, and picked up the win with a roll-up. I'm sure Natalia's quick thinking surely got Booker T's attention. Great job, Natalia. Well, Natalya has definitely made her case to be Saturday Morning Slam general manager, but she's not the only one. Virtually every WWE superstar and diva has thrown their name into the hat to be the new boss. And who could blame them?
Does this make me your boss?
WWE has a storied history of head honchos who have made rules, matches, and shaken things up when they were in charge. Former bosses include illustrious names like the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels.
It looks like there's a new sheriff in town.
John Laurinaitis.
Most powerful person in WWE.
And of course, the chairman of the board himself, Mr. McMahon.
Yeah!
With such an important position up for grabs, there's no telling what the superstars and divas are willing to do in order to impress Booker T, who will win the title of Saturday Morning Slam General Manager. Only time will tell. And that brings us to our next matchup. The Intercontinental Champion, Wade Barrett, was quite impressive in his Saturday Morning Slam debut, defeating Yoshitatsu a few weeks ago. In our main event, Barrett faces one half of the tag team champions, the Dazzler, Daniel Bryan, who's the subject of today's Saturday Morning Spotlight.
One half of the tag team champions, Daniel Bryan.
Kane and Daniel Bryan.
I'll tell you, they're dysfunctional, but they win.
Yes! Yes!
Daniel Bryan has blossomed into a tag team champion.
And he's got a beard that just will not stop blossoming. Many people believe that Daniel Bryan has a bit of a goat face.
I do not have a dope face.
I think that little boy's dressed as a goat, too.
No!
Well, the universe says yes. Daniel Bryan says no.
Yes! Yes!
Daniel Bryan wants a new nickname in 2013. He wants to be called the Dazzler.
I am the Dazzler. Dazzles what?
He wants to dazzle the WWE Universe so much that they have to call him
The Dazzler! Daniel Bryan!
Please welcome my guest at this time, Daniel Bryan. Daniel, I know you have an important match coming up against Wade Barrett, but first, I wanted to ask about your interest in being the general manager of Saturday Morning Slam. Why do you feel you would be a good boss?
Isn't it obvious, Tony? The authority figure of this show needs to be somebody who's intelligent, even-tempered, and from an image standpoint, somebody who's well-groomed. He also needs to be decisive on the tough questions. And with me, you'll either get a yes or a no. Never a maybe.
Daniel, I've actually got a few tough questions for you myself. Do you stand any chance of defeating me today? No. Will I knock you silly with my bullhammer? Yes. Will you ever be the same again? Maybe.
Is it just me, or does that guy need a hug?
And we welcome you back to Saturday Morning Slam.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Preston, England, weighing in at 248 pounds. Here's the Intercontinental Champion, Wade Barrett.
At 6'7", nearly 250 pounds, Wade Barrett is one of the most intimidating superstars in WWE. As while rumors have been running rampant all week long that I would be joined by the Big Red Monster, Kane, here this morning on commentary. Kane, you obviously have a vested interest as your partner, Daniel Bryan, will be competing.
Well, Josh, that's actually the reason I'm out here. Daniel literally begged me to sit out here and watch this match. You see, he has a pathological need for validation from me. He wanted to show me how good he is because he has a serious inferiority complex.
Making his way to the ring from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds. He's one half of the WWE Tag Team Champion, Daniel Bryan.
So as the other half of the tag team champions, Daniel Bryan makes his appearance here on Saturday Morning Slam. Kane,
Actually, I'm the tag team champions.
what's been going on?
Syntax
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm a bit nervous that you're here ringside so close for this match, but we'll get through it. Nonetheless, you and Daniel Bryan feel that you should be co-general managers of Saturday Morning Slam?
No, I think I should be the general manager of Saturday Morning Slam.
It's champion versus champion. Saturday Morning Slam rolls on in a matter of moments. Wade Barrett will go one-on-one with Daniel Bryan for the first time. Kane has joined us ringside for commentary. So, Kane, I'll ask you, what do you feel that you'll do differently as general manager of Saturday Morning Slam?
The first thing I would do would be to change the color scheme to red and black.
Why red and black?
Josh, come on. I wear red and black.
So that would be the first step
That'd
you
be
would
my
take
first
here on the
step,
changing
yes.
of Saturday Morning
Also,
Slam.
I think we need to have an Inferno match.
I don't know if we'll see an Inferno match here on Saturday Morning Slam. And Wade Barrett, the former bare knuckle champion, trying to gain an early control here against Daniel Bryan. And Kane, let me ask you a question. And this is, with all due respect intended, but why don't you and Daniel Bryan just part ways as a tag team? You guys don't get along.
You know, Daniel Bryan is one of the greatest in-ring performers in WWE history. He really is. As you can see right now, he has control of this match. He's agile. He's a great striker. What he lacks in upper body strength, he's been able to mitigate by using his feet, by edifying his feet.
And to your point, a big drop kick there by Daniel Bryan.
So it's not Daniel's physical.
So Wade Barrett chooses to get back into the ring instead of messing with you on the outside here, Kane. But
as you can see, it's not Daniel's physical abilities that I have a problem with. It's his psychological state. As you can see here, what's he doing instead of taking care of business? Again, pandering the need for validation, for approval.
So is it safe to say that you and Daniel Bryan are not over your anger management issues?
I never had an anger management issue. It was Daniel that drugged me into that whole thing.
Really?
Yes.
And Wade Barrett catching Daniel Bryan in midair there. Wade Barrett into the cover, hooks the outside leg, and a kick out by Daniel Bryan. Can Daniel Bryan get back into this one? We'll ask Kane more questions as Saturday Morning Slam rolls on.
Hello, I'm WWE superstar Cody Rhodes. And even though I'm groomed for greatness, it took a lot of hard work and years of practice to get where I am. While what we do in the ring may look like fun, many risks are involved. In fact, it wasn't that long ago I was left out of action with a severe shoulder injury and a concussion. Please do not attempt anything you see at home or at school. Be smart, be safe, don't try this.
We're back on Saturday Morning Slam. Wade Barrett seizing control here against Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's tag team partner, the Big Red Monster Kane, has joined us ringside at commentary. And if you become general manager of Saturday Morning Slam, I can't wait to get more suggestions like this from you about how to improve the show.
Well, how to do your job.
So you've stated your claim that you should be the sole general manager of Saturday Morning Slam, not co with Daniel Bryan.
No, absolutely not. It would be a disaster if Daniel Bryan was any sort of management position in WWE. It would be just absolutely terrible.
You know, Dolph Ziggler and AJ, they feel that they should be co-general managers of Saturday Morning Slam as Wade Barrett again goes for the cover here. Another kick out by Daniel Bryan. How do you think AJ would fare as one half of the
How
general
did AJ fare on Raw as general manager?
That's a great point.
That's why I ended up in anger management. Way to go, Josh.
Kane, a lot of people think that your anger management issues really needed to be addressed.
Josh, I don't have anger management issues. You know, the one good thing that Daniel Bryan has been able to do is really simplify the English language. He's been able to basically...
Cover here by Wade Barrett.
He's reduced it to 2 words, yes and no. I'll give him that.
And during the commercial break, you also mentioned to me that you don't think that Daniel Bryan has the look of someone who should be in upper management.
Absolutely not. If he would spend more time honing his in-ring skills instead of throwing his beard and a little more time on his personal hygiene, he might be able to do well, but definitely not.
You've been in the ring with Daniel Bryan when the universe has been calling him a goat face. It drives Daniel Bryan nuts. Drop kick there to the midsection. Another cover and another escape there by Wade Barrett.
As well it should, because the truth hurts. Daniel is a bit of a goat face.
It's somewhat amusing that you feel that Daniel Bryan doesn't have the look of upper management, but you yourself, I'm not even going to continue that sentence. It's Wade Barrett here. Looking for one big move to put away Daniel Bryan. Former world champion slips out the back, but gets caught once again. But Daniel Bryan has a counter for that. Wade Barrett stepped up and Daniel Bryan wins.
There it is. Again, the need for validation.
Yes!
The need for validation.
Yes! 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 Will we see more of this from Kane and Daniel Bryan? Daniel Bryan celebrating on our table as we take a look here at how Daniel Bryan stayed one step ahead of Wade Barrett and secured the victory. Is Bryan on his way?
You're great. Yes, Daniel, you're great. Just keep on telling yourself that.
And again, that's your tag team partner, Kane. Your friend.
No, this is my tag team partner.
Solid victory for Daniel Bryan, and I've just received some breaking news. A decision has been made. Next week, Booker T will announce who the new Saturday Morning Slam general manager will be. Tune in next Saturday to find out who's in charge. The battle for boss at WWE Saturday Morning Slam continues. But who will be victorious?
I should be the boss.
Us. Me. Tune in to find out who will be named general manager and forever rule the Saturday Morning Slam universe. Weigh in at myvortex.tv and make your voice heard. An all-new WWE Saturday Morning Slam next Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Vortex on the CW.
You know it.